All right, how are we doing? Is everybody in here? All right, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Everybody good? Woo! All right. All right, good morning, Clinton-Massie Middle School. Welcome to the 2021 Clinton-Massie Award Ceremony. Before we begin, I just kind of want to reflect a little bit about this year. First and foremost, we were here almost every single day. And we should be really proud of that, because lots of schools did not make that. We were here, and we did have some quarantines, but they were far and few between. Our building was pretty healthy. And I'm really proud of everyone doing their part. I know the masks have just been a big burden for all of us, but you did it, and I'm very, very proud of you. I'm also proud of the dedication and the work and the learning that went on here by our students and our staff. They were committed, even though the world was kind of turned upside down. I'm very, very proud of that too. We endured masks, 90-minute class times, mask breaks, assigned lunch seats, and we were limited to sharing spaces with others. It's been a very frustrating year for all of us. But we did it, and we're going to keep moving forward. Students, I would like you to do one thing for me before you started. We are welcoming our parents. I know they can't be here physically, but if everyone would turn around and wave to parents, they're all there. Yay! All right, very good. That's perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's begin. The first award. Our first award is the DAR contest. George Clinton chapter of the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution, sponsored the American History Essay Contest for students in grades 5 through 8. This year marks the 250th anniversary of the Boston Massacre, considered to be a pivotal event that paved the way for American Revolution. Writers were asked to imagine that they were living in Boston, and after witnessing these events on March 5th, and describe their family's discussion about the Boston Massacre and what role it played in organizing the colonists against the British King and Parliament. One winner of each chapter is selected to move on to the state competition. This year, the top 3 place winners at the 6th grade level were all from the Clinton-Massie. Tied for 3rd place are Alyssa Sandlin and Kinsley Gale. Second place went to Caleb Whirlwind. And finally, the winner was Kara Franklin. Please come down and receive certificates for their achievement. Come on down. All of them, everybody come on down. All right, Alyssa. Okay. Congratulations, everybody. Give them a round of applause again. There we go. All right, the next award. Each year, more than 111,000 students in grades 6 through 8 enter the VFW's Patriot Pen Youth Essay Contest. This essay contest encouraged young minds to examine America's history along with their own experiences in modern American society by drafting a 300 to 400 word essay expressing their views based on a patriotic theme chosen by the VFW Commander-in-Chief. The theme for the 2001 to 21 to 22 is, How Can I Be a Good American? These students participated in this year's contest and received recognition awards from the local VFW. Please, once I call your name, please come on up. Cole Flagwell, Quinn Ford, Will would Mr. Wagner please come to the podium? Oh.
Thank you, Mrs. Holloway. Before I begin, I'd like to wish our 8th graders all the best going into high school. And it's been a pleasure having you, and good luck next year in high school, and have a wonderful summer. Each year, the Warren County Historical Society asks the teachers that are in Warren County to choose their top American history students. And it's always a very difficult decision to narrow it down to one person. So this year's winner, the Lena Irons History Award winner, we'll go with our female award winner. She did a fantastic job this year in class, Miss Noelle Gasson. Unfortunately, the young man that won this award this year, once again, did a fantastic job this year, but he is unable to be here today, and that is Mr. Owen Goodwood. And Owen, I would like to thank you. Congratulations, buddy, and we'll go there. Thank you very much.
All right, very good. Congratulations, Noelle and Owen. Music award. So I would like to introduce now Ms. McClain, who will present the musical department awards.
Good morning. Mr. Harvey's going to help me pass out our awards. I first want to thank you all. This has been a year in our music department, from singing outside to singing in an auditorium. Guys, you've done a great job. First of all, I normally acknowledge all of you. So can you, if you're a 6th, 7th, or 8th grade dinner party, just stand and let's give a round of applause to a great year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They received their awards at their last concert, so we just wanted to thank them, because being in a music class is an awesome experience, and your support of your school, so thank you, thank you. Each year, the music department honors band choir students with an Outstanding Musician Award. This grade level award goes to individuals who are outstanding musicians and students in the classroom. These musicians have a great work ethic, leadership, and dedication to music and Massey. Congratulations to all of our students and to these recipients. After each grade level fall, just come and receive your awards. In 6th grade, we have lots of wonderful students. For band, Annie May, and for choir, Shane Baker. For 7th, in band, Daniel Norman. And for choir, Sheldon Robinson. And 8th grade for band, Lily Lawson. And the choir is double. Thank you all. Let's give a round of applause for all of them.
At this time, Mr. Hayes, please come to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. I just have a couple of words to give out. So first, I'm going to start with 6th grade. This award goes to students in 6th grade who have demonstrated excellence and dedication to their work. Not only do they exhibit a definitive level of skill, but they are also open to constructive criticism. These higher-level achieving students employ a strong sense of self and take dignity to their work. The 6th grade art awards go to Drew Briggs and Carly Goodman. semester career at Clark. These students possess not only a strong work ethic, but also a fluency in art mediums and attention to detail as they adhere to assignments and project outlines. They've achieved above and beyond project expectations and continue to pursue mastery techniques and art mediums through their own intrinsic motivation. These students have developed a strong sense of self and creativity in their work. These awards go to Robbie Wong and Austin Diaz. Please come down and see your awards. Next awards for 8th grade. These are students who have surpassed expectations and remain consistent and dedicated to skill development and progress through art. These students exhibit a great level of fluency within art mediums and concepts, and their artwork demonstrates a skill level beyond that of their peers. Their work ethic surpasses project requirements, and through their own motivation, they have developed a strong sense of self and individualized creativity. These awards go to Ray Burrell and Noel Gasway. Please put down your awards. Last but not least, this is the Artist of the Year Award. This goes to a student who has consistently demonstrated excellence in all subjects and concepts. This student has worked tirelessly in developing skill while also pursuing ideas beyond project goals and thus furthering his students' abilities to reasonably progress the challenges. It is clear this student is motivated by intrinsic values and is solely concerned with personal progress and enlightenment. This student achieves at the highest ability of Clinton-Massie Middle School art. This Artist of the Year award goes to Colin Shearing. Come down to the award.
Please give everyone a nice big hand for our awards and awards. All right, now we're going to begin some of our academic awards. Academics are the heart and soul of what we do here. These awards are a representation of hard work, determination, and striving for excellence. The first level of recognition is the Scholastic Honor Roll. These students received all A's and B's on their report card and will receive a certificate honoring their achievement. To make things move more quickly, please hold your applause until I've read all the names. Once I've read all the names, those who were read will come down and accept your award. These are those students who have achieved this level. All right, here we go. So Ryan Anderson, Eli Baker, Shane Baker, Brooklyn Beckett, Lucy Bradford, Terrell Brooks, Taylor Collett, Abby Fields, Colton Fight, Carter Fouch, Hayden Granick, Jackson Frank, Kara Franklin, Corey Frisch, Bryson Geyer, Aslan Green, Nicholas Hanlon, Colton Hodges, Olivia Hudson, Kaylee Jones, McKenna Lyle, Benjamin McHale, Molly Morath, Colson Morgan, Gavin Munoz, Connor Musser, Haley Myers, Philip Nutley, Isabel Penwick, Gwen Basco, Lily Redewall, Julia Reardon, Alana Ritchie, Brandon Rourke, I think I'm comfortable 6th grade here, Elias Bonnet, Alyssa Sandlin, Kirsten Sherman, Mac Hensley, Evan Jeff, Dakin Johnson, Emma Jones, Quinn Leahy, Chase Mallett, Kaylee McAllister, Kyle Miller, Xander Mills, Dylan Mouse, Eli Mearsbaugh, Daniel Norman, Paige Oberweiser, Scarlett Patterson, Nolan Phipps, Brandon Riley, Charlotte Robinson, Eli Ruther, Alyssa Shockley, Aubrey Seibert, John Snell, Jack Stingley, Stormy Stroud, Leila Fiji, Corinne Beeskin, Ella Thompson, Tristan Trampler, Liam Whittemore, Daphne Woodrum, Bailey Wolf, Isaac Young, wow, you guys are doing great, Sophia Young. Everyone, can please congratulate our 7th grade Scholastic Award winners. Come on in. Again, we'll practice until they out in the classroom. While they get their picture taken, what I'm going to have you do this time for 8th grade, you guys are going to actually come up and receive your certificate from Mrs. Ryan and then return to your seat, all right? Ian Adams, Riley Addington. Yeah, please hold the call till the very end, and we'll get you guys. Ezra Allen, Kendall Bacci, Chase Baker, Jesse Baker, Gabriel Black, Peyton River, Jordan Burns, Kaisley Byington, Lydia Cameron, Ashton Carpenter, Kelsey Clark, Emma Crombie, Reese Cockrell, Sydney Doyle, Lauren Edwards, Abden Clausen, Jason Flint, Laura Frannick, Chloe Haberman, Cooper Hiddleston, Colton Hughes, Jillian Jefferson, Ethan Pullman, Mason Martini, Samuel Massey, Nathan McLean, Hannah McGladry, Nine Madal, Hunter Mons, Joseph Moran, Kennedy Morgan, Brandon Musser, Peyton Owens, Matthew Petrie, Corbin Pittenger, Addie Tabasco, Emma Redmond, Sydney Schmieder, Jacob Schneider, Hayden Schramm, Hunter Smith, Andy Steed, Haley Slider, Audrey Testa, Olivia Tewksbury, Tracy Tidwell, Gracie Holland, Cameron Watkins, Ian Wilberman, and Kale Wilson. Please give them a hand for their All right. In addition to honor roll, we have some special awards. The following students have highest grade point average. Oh, sorry, lead honor roll. The next level of recognition is the elite honor roll. These students received grade A from the report card this year. Very impressive accomplishment. They will receive a certificate to honor their accomplishments as well. Again, to make things move more quickly, please hold your applause at the end. I would like you to come up to receive your certificate after I call your name. I'll let them sit real quick. So the following names for 6th grade will be receiving elite honor roll. Grace Adams, come on down. Cooper Dillon. Cooper Phelps, Kensley Gale, Mallory Grimm, Noah Harmon, Haley Hinkle, William McCarty, Quinn McCoy, Mackenzie Seitz, Caleb Whirling. Please give them all a hand for their honor roll achievement. All right, now we're going to do the highest GPA for you. Oh, no, we're doing 7th grade. 7th grade elite honor roll. All right, again, once I read your name, please come on down. Malia Bean, Trenton Bennett, Aubrey Carlisle, Olivia Carpenter, Brendan Culberson, Brady Dillon, Annalise George, Liam Lamb, Warren McCreary, Daniel Epper, Chase Pitzer, Landon Schaefer, Chloe Traub, Olivia Trick, Sarah Jo Van Pelt, and Kanan Santini. Please give them all a great round of applause. Again, please come up, hold your applause to her all the way through. Emily Arnold. Xander Avery. Samantha Brown. Dakota Carter. Delaney Chester, Madison Corson. Lene Dean. Noel Gasaway. Addie Gibson. Owen Goodwin. Briley Green. Jacob Harrison. Sydney Hudson. Marshall Hunter. Maria Jones. Sophia Jones. Lillian Lobson. Cash Mounts. Shelby Crow. Wyatt Smith. Landry Stump. And Addison Swope. Okay, now, the highest GPA at each grade level. In addition to our honor roll, we do have this very special award. The following students have the highest grade point average at their grade level. These students will receive a certificate and a medal. Please hold your applause till the end. Come up when I call your name. Kensley Gale, 6th grade. Kensley Gale. Will McCarty. And Caleb Whirling. Good job. Please give them all a round of applause. Our next group, 7th grade, highest GPA. Malia Bean. Trenton Bennett. Annalise George. Lauren McCreary. Daniel Mefford. Jace Kitzner. It's her. Chloe Trout. Olivia Tripp. Please give our 7th grade award winners a round of applause. Awesome job. So now to our 8th graders. Evelyn Arnold, come on up. Congratulations. Dakota Gardner. Madison Corson. Noel Gasaway. Addie Gibson. Owen Goodwin. Sydney Hudson. Marshall Hunter. And Addison Swope. Congratulations to our 8th grade highest GPA. All right, the following awards are for special awards from the athletic department. All right. The OHSAA's prestigious Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award is awarded to one male and one female athlete at Clinton-Massie Middle School. The award, named for the two-time Heisman Trophy Award winner, is awarded to the athlete that promotes scholarship in their school and in their community. Promotes sportsmanship in their school and in their community. One man practicing sportsmanship is far better than 100 teaching it. The quote fits both the winners of this award. Both winners are quiet leaders and respected by their coaches and peers as positive leaders on and off the field. The male recipient of this award is Wade Collin. The female recipient of this award is Allison Swan. All right, give them a both big round of applause. The NFHS Award of Excellence is given to a person who shows sportsmanship, ethical behavior, and integrity on and off the field of play. This year, that award goes to Cale Wilson. All right. The next award, the Clinton-Massie Scholar Athlete nominations they're selected based on participation in more than one sport and the highest GPAs among those multiple sport athletes. Juggling academics and athletics is not easy, but these young athletes have done a great job. Here are the nominations for the boys. Please come up to receive your certificate. Jason Flint, Cash Mounts, Cale Wilson, Brandon Musser, Marshall Hunter, and Hunter Lawrence. Now, those were just nominations. So, the winner of this award is Marshall Hunter. All right, let's go ahead and get our girls in here. Our nominations for the girls: Emma Redmond, Breeley Adamson, Kelsey Clark, Dakota Carter, Nia McGall, and Sydney Doyle. Again, these girls were all nominations, and the winner for the girls is Dakota Carter. Congratulations, Dakota. Okay, our straight A's for all 4 years in middle school. We have a group of students that have accomplished this amazing feat. They have received straight A's on and a medal. The 10 students who have accomplished this amazing achievement are Addie Gibson, Dakota Carter, come on up, Maddie Corson, Noel Gassaway, Owen Goodwin, Sydney Clifton, Marshall Hunter, Sophia Jones, Cash Mounts, and Addison Swope. Please give them, that's a big accomplishment. Please give them a big round of applause. Okay, so this is our final award for today. This is the Falcon Citizenship Award. Citizenship is the chance to make a difference to the place where you belong. Charles Hardy. These students have been identified by adults in the building as people who have made their school a better place. Each will be recognized with a certificate. I'm going to have you, I know there's a lot of them, but I'm going to have you go ahead and come down. Some of the certificates do not have a teacher's signature. We please make sure, we'll let you know who that is, and make sure that you get that signature at that time. Okay? Okay. Ian Adams. Nominated by Jana Davis. Azra Allen. Nominated by Mrs. King. Emmeline Arnold, nominated by Jill Wilkinson. Cheyenne Bailey, nominated by Mrs. Wallen. Malia Bean, nominated by Mrs. Marsh. Brooklyn Beckett, nominated by Mrs. Cullett. Trenton Bennett, nominated by Mrs. Benow. Gabriel Black, Dave Black, nominated by Mr. Avery. Lucy Bradford, nominated by Mrs. Bean. Drew Briggs, nominated by Mrs. Stanger. Sammy Brown, nominated by Mr. Avery. Aubrey Carlisle, nominated by Mrs. Nudd. Colin Sherini, nominated by Mr. Stewart. Wade Cullen, nominated by Mr. King. Madison Forson, Mrs. Seward, nominated you. Emma Crombie, Miss Jill nominated you. Michael Dorgan, nominated by Mrs. Martin. Kobe Uton, nominated by Mrs. Bean. John Evans, nominated by Mr. Hudson. Abden Fawcett, nominated by Mrs. Long. Ava Fisher, nominated by Mrs. Luck. Cooper Fouch, Mrs. McLean, Laura Brannon, nominated by Mrs. Carroll. Jackson Frank, nominated by Miss Conley. Noel Gassaway, nominated by Mr. Wagner. Addie Gibson, nominated by Miss Jill Wilkinson. Owen Goodwin, nominated by Mrs. Seward. Riley Green, nominated by Mr. Peavy. Taylor Green, nominated by Mrs. Henderson. Mallory Grimm, nominated by Mrs. Miller. John Gunn, nominated by Mr. Hayslip. Sadie Hall, nominated by Mrs. Conley. Jacob Harrison, nominated by Mrs. Carroll. Sydney Hudson, nominated by Mrs. Martin. Marshall Hunter, nominated by Mr. Wagner. Isaac Jaramello, Mrs. Wisman, nominated you. Evan Jett, nominated by Mrs. Running. Emma Jones, nominated by Mrs. Ford. Kaylee Jones, nominated by Mrs. Wisman. Matthew Jones, nominated by Mr. Hardy. Gwen Leahy, nominated by Mrs. Henderson. Lily Loxton, nominated by Mrs. Long. Sam Massey, nominated by Mrs. Eddington. Quinn McCoy, nominated by Mrs. Ford. Lauren McCreary, nominated by Mrs. McLean. Hannah McGladry, nominated by Mrs. Stanger. Macy Malott, nominated by Mr. Hayslip. Kyle Miller, nominated by Mrs. Luck. Sandra Mills, nominated by Mrs. Mudd. Jada Moore, nominated by Mrs. Ward Brown. Paige Oberweiser, Mr. Hudson nominated you. Ray Crow, Mr. Haynes nominated you. Brendan Riley, Mr. Stewart nominated you. Sydney Schneeder, Mrs. Seward nominated you. Ben Simpson, Mrs. Wellman nominated you. June Stockton, Mrs. Beanow nominated you. Addison Swope, Mrs. Running nominated you. Audrey Testa, Mrs. Eddington nominated you. Tracy Tidwell, Mrs. Davis nominated you. Chloe Updike, Mr. Hardy nominated you. Sammy Jo Van Pelt, Mrs. Marsh nominated you. Kennedy Walby, Mrs. Rabbit nominated you. Caleb Whirling, Mrs. Miller nominated you. Hunter Wilson, Mrs. Ratliff nominated you. Levi Wood, Mrs. Collin nominated you. And finally, Kaden Zantini, Mrs. King nominated you. Please give all everyone here a great big round of applause. Give us a minute here so we can get a picture of all of these guys. One last thing, Mr. Haynes would like to address a special group.
All right, so one last thing for me. So I'd like to just say one more thing. In recognition of a group of students that deserve it so much. Group of students that I've actually had over the course of the entire year, rather than just a semester. These group of students have been pushed to their limit. They are members of my 8th grade honors art class. Will you all please stand this moment? I just want to say to you all, thank you so much. You guys, I've done so many different things at you beyond 6th, 7th, 8th grade for what I sort of created for their curriculum. Every single assignment, every single thing, every single concept, you guys have blown it out of the water. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you grow and your success through high school and your endeavors from then on. I'm very proud of every single one of you. You guys come up, take a picture.
That does conclude our award ceremony. I want to say this. You guys continue to impress me. I thought this was a really long time to be sitting. And I am just very proud to be a leader, learning leader just like you guys. I'm just so proud to be a part of this family. And again, you guys have really impressed me during this time. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I want to give you a few instructions. 8th grade, you are keeping your computers. Message from Mr. Moss.